Hello, fellow beans. It is I, Sean. And this is Mostly Walking, a show on the internet that is good. I am one of the hosts here, and my name is Sean Plott, and joining me is...
Orange Lee. I'm Lee. I'm Orange. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Sean Bloom, already in Quest for Glory 4.
Ooh, and we will be playing... We're going to be playing Quest for Glory, and then something, and then it's Ness. Like, no one knows what it is. It's
Shawness.
Quest for Glory.
Shininess.
Shawness. Yes, Johannes.
Shard of Darkness.
And now, before we get into the game, we must talk about some bullshit.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, well, I want to begin with the finest of questions. I want to kick it off with Lee. How you doing?
Yeah.
How's your week been?
My week is full. My week is cray. I've started, let me put it this way. 2 p.m. Friday.
Yeah.
Dateline. I tell my career life coach person, whom I have, that I want to start networking again, and I really want to start, I just want to get into the game scene again and, like, really meet people and all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll look for if there's any online conferences coming up.
Oh, yeah.
4 p.m. 4 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
I see Sarah Elmala tweet something about an Indiecade session starting at 4.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's Indiecade. Shit. So then I get a ticket to a virtual event, and then by 6 p.m. I had been to like 2 networking events.
Oh, man.
And I was like, where's my weekend?
Yeah.
You know,
your weekend kind of goes away.
It was it was very interesting. And Indiecade is it works pretty well as a virtual conference because it's also a festival, so you can go, I mean, not right now, but you can go to their Twitch stream.
Right, in 2 hours, you can go to their Twitch stream
and watch. Just keep it on your other monitor, because over the course of the next week, there's just like, you know, games presented and stuff.
You know, yeah. I have been finding I've been doing real weird stuff in the pandemic because I can't really see other human beings. But I will, like, put on video footage of some very crowded location. Just like an intersection at a Disneyland for 8 hours.
Oh.
And just, like, have some crowd noise open. Or, like, you know, watching DJ sets is fun. But I'm not going to watch the set. I actually want something that is, like, from inside the festival. It's, like, panning to different people and stuff. Because then I feel like people are around.
Oh! Oh my god, is it finally time for those remote-controlled, like, iPads on... Basically, like, iPads on, like, little tripods that roll around? That you can, like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I want...
What if that rang your doorbell?
Yeah, I worked on a project where they, like, most of the people lived in the same area, but one of them lived in Europe and would, like, drive around on that iPad thing. And it was...
Wow.
It was odd. It was absolutely odd. So
yeah, it sounds odd.
So in terms of networking, Lee, are you interested in, like, hopping back and doing more game dev stuff, or is it just, like, meeting more game dev people?
Yeah, I want to do... oh, I made a blurb. Can I tell you my blurb? My blurb?
Nothing would please me more.
Also, I have to shout out my friend Melinda is starting. Well, she's building a company. It's already started. It's called Lessons Up, and I've subscribed, which means I can hop into whatever lessons I want. Which a lot of the time means it's me and Melinda, and she's telling me how to, like, make a better LinkedIn. And she's, like, recording it, but it's really good. Today it's like 20 minutes of really useful stuff. So I don't know. That's some of my plug points for the show. But
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. She helped me with my blurb. Here's my blurb.
Okay, and this is a blurb for you, the human being.
This is my about. If you go to my LinkedIn, it's on my about me.
Okay. Yeah.
I design and create games and interactive entertainment for all ages across platforms including web, mobile, and installations. I love small creatures and virtual pets, as well as adapting games from science and literature. That's the first half, and then the second half goes into my standout skills, which also include management and shipping. I was realizing the other day, I think I've shipped like 30 projects in my career.
Yeah,
Like,
really?
endless. Yeah, because they're all little, and they go so fast that I forget about them. And like, I finally wrote out a list, and it's
tight.
like, holy God, yeah,
Yeah. Oh my
and
god.
it's like, yeah,
It's weird because I actually feel more or less similar to the day I graduated from USC. I you
Yeah.
know, in a lot of ways, like especially I certainly dress worse than I did in grad school. Like I have not put on pants in a year.
Do you? I thought you've always just had the same like shirt on.
No. See, the t-shirts that I wear are lower quality, and
Okay.
I only wear shorts now, like neon green shorts, of which I own many pairs. 'Cause-
Look, I hear you. I'm stuck. I don't know what happened. I am stuck
Yeah.
in like a parody of clothing. What the hell?
Yeah. But I feel kind of similar to how I was at the end of grad school. But when Eric and I looked and made a list of all the stuff that had happened over the 11 years of Day 9 TV, because it's actually 11
Yeah.
years, not today or Tuesday or Wednesday, but it's on Thursday. Thursday is 11 years.
Wow.
Jesus.
Doing shit
Yeah.
adds up. So, well, that's terrific.
Okay.
Well, in that regard,
Yeah. So I
Very
want to. Yeah. Basically, yeah. Well, I won't say more. But network with me. You at home. Network.
That's I would say it's a reasonable blurb.
I mean, Lee, I think it works better in text. But I like the second part of it. I like that you get to the, you know, this is quirky, but in a, you know, potentially leverageable way.
Yeah. That's my sweet spot.
Yeah, exactly. The sweet spot is like,
Quirky and
you gotta say something that humanizes you and also makes you into a commodity.
That's like everyone. That's like every animation major. That's like quirky and a exploitable.
No,
Yeah.
I actually, I gotta say, Lee, I like your blurb more than the way that people make their Twitter bios nowadays, which is extraordinary title, skill set, something charming, dog owner. Like that's the structure where it's like VP of marketing at big company, you know, like lover of clean code, and then it's like avocado enthusiast, loves dogs, right? That's the hierarchy that it begins. And, and
I don't
kind
even
of person-
have it.
yeah.
I hate that I have to put that at the end.
yeah,
It's really
nasty. It's nasty.
dishonest.
What you just described is the kind of person who's got their face in like they've got big sunglasses on and they have their face in a circle on a white background on some website.
Yeah,
Like they're in the
it's-
circle.
ugh.
Like
Like
when you're
Twitter?
a founder,
I mean, like
when you're a
that's
founder,
literally
you got to
what
be in the
everybody-
circle. Well, just like Angel List, company spot, product hunt, dev list, Angel Lee, Rocket Dev.
Actually,
Yeah. Well, what I'm hearing, I gotta say, like, I'm honestly slightly underwhelmed by the response I'm getting, the vibes I'm getting about my blurb. I'm still very excited about my blurb.
Well, the thing is that, like, I'm gonna be really honest with you, Lee. Like, I actually have no idea how to blurbify or sell myself in a resume at all, because my assumption is, I'm like, okay, go to my YouTube. You see how many subs I have? Let's work together. Like that's literally the only way I have any leverage at all. Is like, you see these numbers associated with me? There's some numbers. I got some numbers, and I have found that there is this gap of like missing certification that exists. Because I mean, like, you know, where you can say like, you know, wouldn't it be cool if Lee was able to get like a toy maker's signature select certification from the time that you made
I got a pin from Google for being for making Google Assistant
You got a
apps.
pin?
I have a physical enamel pin
Ooh.
I mean, that's
and
Maybe that should
an extra Google Home. They just kept shipping minis to us.
God, that's...
Google. I got an enamel pin and an extra Google Home. Yeah. No, Lee. I think it's a good blurb. I think you should be proud of that blurb. I think it's
Should I switch
good.
it?
No. I think it's a good
Start with
LinkedIn.
little animals.
I think it's a good LinkedIn blurb. I think you need to work on the verbal version of it, which I think is different, and I think should be different. Like, has to be different.
Okay. So are you thinking rhymes?
Yeah, I'm thinking iambic
My
pentameter.
name is Lee, and I'm here to say I like small creatures in a
Start out
paper
with
way.
That's-
You know, it's like immediately I want to do things with my eyebrows in reaction to that. I mean, that's good.
That is good. Can we just? I know we're probably hemorrhaging viewers right now, but I want to say before.
Oh, don't worry. I turn off the viewership.
Before we get into the
numbers.
game,
I just
okay,
turn
good.
them off on Mondays. I'm gonna look.
Good. 'Cause we don't want to look. If you turn if you take the slider for this show and turn it all the way up to weaponized perfect stream, it just becomes any other show on Twitch. So here's what I would say is
That's true.
Sean Bloom. Do you want to just riff maybe a 2-sentence blurb about Sean Plott for his LinkedIn? Or maybe we could. Oh wait, let's go every other word.
There it is.
So-
There it is. Okay.
I'm gonna start
now,
off. Okay.
Do you mind if I start off? I just want to be able to to say.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go, and then it'll be the ping pong between Lee and Sean until we're all done. Okay. I'll begin. I.
Frequently.
create.
And.
You should say frequently too here. You should turn it right back on.
Frequently. Occasionally. No, occasionally.
I.
Frequently create. And occasionally.
Deliver.
Enormous.
Windfall.
Audience.
Statistics.
For.
Pay. Did anyone laugh? Was anyone listening to that?
There it
Full
is.
rerun.
Oh my god, that's terrific.
Okay,
Oh
there we
my
go.
gosh.
That's good.
I'm gonna need somebody to clip that, or at least tell us what we said.
So that was I frequently
Dog owner.
create and occasionally deliver
Windfall.
enormous windfall statistics for pay. Something
I
like
did
that.
audience at one point.
Oh,
so-
windfall
Audience-
audience statistics for pay. That's right. Pay is really good.
There it
Yeah,
is.
that's
There it is.
It is very good.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah,
well, I
that's-
think
well, that's
that wraps up. I think
Well,
that wraps
that's-
up business. in that corner.
that was good
Yep.
business. We did a business at the start of this. Sean Bloom.
Yeah, no, that's very good.
What about you? I understand things are a little bit tired.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Sorry, that word got very bendy in the middle of it.
Which is exactly how it feels. I think that's an appropriate pronunciation. Yeah, no, I'm hanging by a frayed thread. It's October and there's a pandemic on, and I'm feeling it. I'm deep in my pandemic.
Yeah.
We're 3/4 of the way through the semester, and I just really want it to be over because I'm like walking through a fog. But it is Indiecade, and Lee and I played a board game yesterday called Mantis Falls on the Indiecade stream. It was really fun. It was a really good game.
Oh man.
You can watch it if you find it in the middle of the 7-hour long VOD.
Yeah, it's probably there.
It is there. It's good. It's a good game.
I it's mostly we're playing Quest for Glory. I'm mostly walking, so I'm happy.
Oh yeah, I'm real excited to do some dumb stuff. Sorry about last time where my internet just gave out. My internet has otherwise been actually excellent, and it only gave out long enough for me to get the signal to everyone, to you, to the viewers. Like a 10-minute period, it was gone, and it came back fully stably, and everything was great. But I don't want to be like, guys, it's canceled. Go away. Don't uncancel. Come on back. So I just kind of shrugged my shoulders, but. Yeah, no, I think the month 8 of a pandemic sort of feel has definitely been sort of overshadowing everything I've done in the last 72 hours. Because I had 12 days in a row of work, which is basically I do 5-day work weeks, but I also happen to have an event last weekend. So that just meant that I was getting up early and talking and then going to bed and doing that 3 days in a row. And so by the time the weekend came around, I was like, hooray, it's the weekend. But I think I really need to work on post-Bender recovery plans, because there are activities. Ah, yes, everybody now. 1, 2, 3. Because I mean, like, okay, take a regular work week, and then it's Saturday. I kind of like doing stuff, so that might mean like doing some organizational task, because we moved. We had a very busy summer, and we still, I still have bookshelves that need more books on. Maybe I'll, like, unpack some of those. Maybe I'll just, like, do the dishes and upkeep tasks, things like that. Maybe I'm interested in just programming something, because programming is fun. Or, we have some fun game projects in the works with me and Eric. Maybe work on one of those. But what I find is that, like, when I woke up on Saturday, I was like, I don't want to do anything. I'm in the middle of watching this Korean drama that has exactly the kind of heartstring tugging action that make, like, throughout the weekend, I'd be like totally wrought out that our lead protagonist was getting drawn away by the second female lead. Oh God. And on Saturday I was like, I guess I'll watch another episode of Itaewon Class, and I started playing it, and the two characters just looked at each other and looked back at each other and then looked at each other, and I just fucking turned it off, and I was like, I'm not doing this, man. I'm just not. And then I like opened up Magic and I played game 1 of a best of 3 and I won, and I just closed the client. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I just kind of like sat there, and then I was like, let me go on a walk. And I like went on a walk, and I did something I never do. I just stopped in the middle of the walk, and I was like,
wow.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
sense. I turned around, and I was like, I gotta walk all the way back home. And I didn't want to do that. So I kept walking away. Yeah, it was weird. Like, just messed with me for 3 days.
Do you have a plan? Have you been able to think through, like, okay, this is the right thing to do. This is what I should do instead.
Normally, what I would do on a day like that is I would leave my house to be in a physically different space,
right,
and go somewhere, and they're all closed. I would go to the bathhouse and sit in a sauna and cook, and just feel relaxed, or go to a coffee shop with a comic book and read that shit. I would do one of those things. By the way, I just want to make sure that something made a noise and fell down. Please talk.
Oh dear God. Okay.
These are green shorts.
It was true. It was true the whole time.
Wait, I have 300 honor. What is this? Is like
what is honor? What are you talking about?
It's a Sean Plot has his own currency. I have honor in the bottom left corner of my chat. I don't.
Oh, sweet.
That's strange.
But yeah. So I mean, like, I think that I just need to be a little bit more diligent about saying today I am just going to drink soju and watch cartoons, and like have a a non-active plan.
Nothing. You have to. Do nothing.
No, I think you're right, and so it's about sort of like setting those expectations. I'm definitely in a place where, like, I'm treading water. Like, I'm not able to do really actually useful, productive things.
Oh my God!
But I'm also not able to get enough rest to, like, get better. I'm just like,
wow,
I'm hanging on at this level, trying to get the bare minimum done.
Wow. That's I guess we're going right into the game.
So let's go to Quest for Glory 4. This is a game about vampires.
You know what vampires do when they feel that way, Sean? They get a blood meal.
Oh. Yeah.
They go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just no... I mean... do we go into the game, or do we ask Sean if he's
I think let's go.
that's the question.
No, I'm doing good. Oh yeah, I forgot to close the loop. So yeah, I've been sort of trying to be diligent about making myself do active nothing and trying to identify quarantine nothingness, because I think it's too easy to be like, well, I've rested for 5 hours, so time for me to start working on something for the next week that I'm excited about. And it's like, no, sometimes you need do nothing do nothing Saturdays. Yeah. By the way, I would like to just give a shout out to us for Sean Bloom said save, automatic save, safety save, and that's Jennifer Hale.
Hold on, Mike. Yeah. All right.
So, by the way, because these games were made very long ago, there was no such thing as audio mixing. You can turn the audio up or down, and that's what you can do. So sometimes the music is very loud and the dialogue's very quiet, or sometimes the dialogue and the music are completely inaudible. Sometimes it blows your ears out, so we'll always be adjusting them throughout. We just entered into this screen. Let me just stop walking around like it's
too dangerous to use magic.
That's the wrong button.
Forgot about our wonderful mode of locomotion.
Yeah, so we were in town. We were, as a recap, we were in a weird place that was like a kind of H.R. Geiger meets Lovecraft meets Sphincters kind of set of tunnels. We made it out. We made our way to this town. There's a sort of open world-ish section that we wandered through. There's some guilds. We purchased some things, which include
a hamburger.
A hamburger. We have some rocks. We have candy. We have keys to...
Key to the kingdom.
Oh, Adventurers Guild, that's right.
All of them. Yeah, the Adventurers Guild key. We have this really cool pie pan. We have some buckets. We have, I think, is this a paintbrush? No, this is a broom. Very odd-looking broom. We have, I think, 2 bones. A few loose bones. We had, like, very rapidly an inventory full of garbage. And so we explored up north this way. Here is where we had the conversation with the adventurer. Here was the shop in which we got all of our garbage. And,
that was, he's like the sheriff.
Ah, I see. Alright, and so there's a little loop here. We can't get into here. I didn't even try to go into there. We wandered back here because this is Sean Bloom's current background.
It's true.
And I talked to this person right when everything went down. So let's talk to this person again. Oh, hey, look.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
Hey, look, it's my posture.
Fuck. Yeah, that's like he's streaming right now.
Igor. Just Igor.
Igor. Just Igor.
Building was Adventurers Guild. No adventurers, no guild.
He's like an even split between Jim Henson and Frank Oz.
What's the Frank Oz voice?
Fozzie Bear.
Okay, gotcha.
He's like Kermit plus Fozzie.
So he's like a platonic Muppet.
He's a platonic Muppet.
He's a Fermit.
Not any specific Muppet. He's just a...
Fermit is a really good word.
Fermit. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it also sounds like a competitor to Viagra, but still, I really like the name Fermit. Fermit the Frog is maybe better.
This north part of town.
In French, it's Fermi.
Fermi.
Très bien. All right, let me. Let's go to work.
Oh, this day job. Also work graveyard shift. Little graveyard humor there.
This guy's funny, man. I love this. Talk to me about grave digging.
Igor dig graves in cemetery. Igor put dead person in grave. Igor cover dead person with dirt. Igor put headstone on grave.
Igor lifts with legs.
Security around here. Business is piling up. Little graveyard humor there.
This guy's terrific. I was going to make a deep squat joke, but he had part 2 to his dialogue, and I abandoned it.
Nah.
All right, give me some rumors.
Oh, Igor not hear rumors. Igor not no stranger in town. Igor not no doctor make strange things in lab. Igor not no funny man in inn not funny. Igor not know many things. Igor not hear many things.
All right, you know, I just wanna give a nod to the way that these games were built. You have a town that, as far as I can tell, is 4 screens, right? 4 screens of the outside of the town that we've seen, and then there's maybe 3 inside of buildings, places we can go to, and all the characters we need to know about and care about are all there. There's open world games where there's a town that is so big, and you have to cross such long distances to get from one interesting character to another. Yeah. And I love this. It's absolute density. By the way, Lee, your hair is fantastic. Oh my gosh, it's like...
Yeah, no, it looks real nice.
My hair is just like curly, raggedy mess, but I mean, that is absolute Fabio hair. I mean, look at that.
Oh, here, wait. Let's get a little... hold on.
Oh my god, like, you running your hands through your hair, like, I have so much envy. Like, as I run my fingers through my head, it's just more and more and more forehead.
Yes, that's so good.
Wow, that is
so good.
Man,
I mean, it's the lighting in there is
it's
really
doing
working
favors.
for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is no mistake either, because so check this out. Here's how much I know. This backdrop is at a particular height that allows the overhead light to shine over it, which provides
Nice.
back rim light.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yes, rim light on the hair.
I should turn on mine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
But, you know, I have a really... there's a big problem I have, which is that I have, like, really thick eyebrow bones that sort of, like, protrude out a little bit. And so, like, any light from above casts dark shadows under my eyes. And that's why I always look like I have dark shadows under my eyes when I'm under lights. Unless I get,
That's why you need 12 more lights.
I need an Are You Afraid of the Dark flashlight to just hold right here.
Hell yes.
Bad building. No, go there. Bad.
Bad, bad, bad. All right. All right, so I'm going in here, man.
I am gonna say that, Sean, I think you're like underestimating the number of interiors in this town in a pretty severe way.
Okay, maybe I'm fucking up. Listen at door.
It's
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
beyond
when you
control.
say there's 3 interiors to this town, there's like, I guess it's not an order of magnitude, but there's like 12 probably. Like, most of these buildings have interiors. Okay.
You know what? You've caught me. You've caught me red-handed. I thought they were exactly... Ha 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 ha! Take that, bastard. Okay.
All right.
Unlock the door?
Shut up.
Using the key the
job.
Burgomeister gave you.
I bet you got. I bet that raised your score. You got points for that.
Oh my god, look at this dope Adventurers Guild.
Automatic save.
Alright.
Oh, that's tight.
There are a number of books on the shelf, including Hero Magazine's Golden Guild Guide to Mordavia, Flora, Fauna, and Folklore.
And Fermit. You know... I mean, okay, so I wanna try to get a sense, Sean Bloom, of a little bit of how... By the way, it's fucking loud in here. Let me step outside for a moment where it's a little quieter. I want to get a sense a little bit of how to think about the goals in this game. Because if we're taking, say, a traditional, let's say a LucasArts style graphic adventure game, there's a lot of characters that say that they're having problems. Like, man, if only I could hammer this statue, I'd be happy. And they keep missing because I have a left-handed hammer. You know, like and so the problems present themselves in the form of characters. But this game appears to be focused on the quest for glory, so I don't know if I should be necessarily...
So I think there's 2 things.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 things. One is the fundamental framework of a LucasArts game is that, and for that matter, King's Quest or Space Quest or a traditional point-and-click adventure game, it is a series of puzzles where you need to fit the right key to the right lock. Quest for Glory is related to that and looks very similar to that, but is fundamentally different, where you're presented with a series of challenges, and most of them have multiple solutions. And sometimes the solution, or the best solution, or at least a solution, is going to be find the inventory item that fits this lock, and that will unlock it. But a lot of the time, you can also learn a spell or figure out, or it's generally skill based. It's like, okay, but what if I could actually climb over the fence instead of trying to open the door? And the problem is your climb skill is not high enough. So there's a grindy part of this game where you got to figure out what skills you might be using and actually improve them. Do some work to improve them. Which is kind of grindy, but you can space that out with. Unlike a lot of not just adventure games, but stories, this game really does not give you a here's the princess, save the princess. You got dropped in this place and you have no idea what you're supposed to do. There are some characters who are going to pose specific problems to you, but you're gonna have to explore the world a little bit to find them. And then they'll give you a little bit more direction. Problem is the world is dangerous, so if you just go out and start exploring the world willy-nilly, you might get eaten by a dragon or something. So you're also going to want to get some health potions and work up your stamina and be a little cautious as you go out into the world and explore. But you will find characters who will do stuff. And then the other thing is almost all of these characters that you have talked to, they do have problems that you can solve. They're not upfront about them, so you're gonna have to sort of
stab them,
talking to them over the course of days. This game had days in it, and they'll open up about the problems and shit like that.
Nice. Might have had more impact if the dragon wasn't just as obviously weak.
It's bizarro that this is it's cool in a bizarre way that this is an open. I don't know if they call it open world. It's like a Deus Ex, kind of.
I mean, for the 90s, certainly, it was very. It's an experiment in hybriding adventure games and role-playing games, because there were role-playing games that were very stat-based, that were but every challenge is in the form of a monster that you have to
pick up the rope and grapple set and tie it onto your pack.
Oh my god, we found the rope! We literally found the rope!
You found the rope.
Try working with the weights you already have in the baskets.
I might use this game as some prior art learning.
Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this right now.
Okay,
you just worked out.
Folks, I don't know if you noticed, but your stamina, which was at halfway, went down real fast when you did that.
Maybe we got leg day strength.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yeah, look at your character profile.
203.
Strength has gone up 3 points from 200 to 203.
All right, I have 153 honor. Oh shit, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, and
I have 300 honor on your channel, and I don't know what that means.
Okay, so there's a thing in Twitch called channel points, and I don't like them. The idea is that for longer time you watch, the more you accumulate channel points. So Twitch effectively created a way to gather points with no real good structure to spend them. It was sort of like you streamer, you figure it out. So the best examples I've seen of channel points is you can redeem 69 channel points to say nice. There's also JP has one that if you get to 1 million channel points, you can ban yourself from his channel for a week.
Oh, that's
great. Those are the two best uses that I've seen. And so we're doing an interactive death dungeon crawl coming up, and so we're going to try to plug channel points into that.
Nice.
To try to make an actual good use of it. But I kind of want to disable it and then enable it the day of and make things cost 1 point or something. By the way, I love our name, Quinn Lee LARP Unit. Is just a really good name.
I forgot that we are Quinn Lee LARP Unit. It's almost like someone's name was Quinn Lee,
Quinn Lee, LARP Unit, like Texas Walker.
Yeah, wait, exactly. Texas Walker Ranger.
Texas Walker Ranger? I'm missing a word.
A man, a myth, a Texas, a Walker, a Ranger.
Yeah. Okay, so, Sean Bloom, do you recommend we keep going around, or should I sleep it off?
Yeah, so you remember how you couldn't really rest before?
Yeah.
Now you can, which you can go ahead and do right here, although I will... Oh, yeah, you got points for that.
Wait, how did we get unpoisoned?
Oh, okay, I accidentally skipped... Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I gotta turn this freaking game down. It's so loud. Oh my god. Alright, so I want to read this again.
You read in the adventurer's log about some of the
Is that too low?
Yeah. It was actually perfect before.
Okay.
Except for you. It was bad for you.
Yeah, except for you.
Near the end of the book, Pyotr tells how he led the armies against the Chernovi cult outside the Dark One's cave. The fighters were trained soldiers, but the cult members fought like madmen. Suddenly, the cult members changed their forms and became grotesque monsters. Many of the soldiers panicked and ran. The battle was nearly lost. Then Pyotr heard the voice of Irana. By all my will, I banish you too. The voice was cut off. The cult members screamed and ran. Pyotr entered the cave and searched for some sign of life. All he could find were the grotesque remains of cult members. The only sign of Irana was her magical staff lying on the ground. Pyotr picked it up and left the cave, knowing that Irana was beyond his help. Pyotr then tells how he brought the staff back to town and placed it in the town square. A garden of flowers instantly sprang up around it. Near the end of the book, Pyotr tells that he was going to seek out the rituals of the Dark One and destroy them. There are no later entries.
Oh my god.
That was like a floppy disk's worth of voiceover.
Yeah, no. Yeah, where you have to switch the discs out between page turnings, like...
Yeah. That's cool. I like the voiceover.
So the only other thing that I'll say, Sean, is that there is an inn in this town, and you might want to find the inn.
Oh yeah,
because it's a good place to rest.
Oh, I shouldn't rest here. Stay
You
alone.
can. You totally can.
But I want to pay to rest because I believe in capitalism. All right, is this the inn? I'm gonna go knock on this shit. Oh.
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
Maybe say your name.
You know, let's go to the inn so I don't have to, because like I've been in menus too much in my life, Sean. Too much. Is this the inn? Is this it? Let's go on in. Let's run there.
It's not, but there's other stuff to do there. You can do other stuff there.
Bells? I looked at the chat for 1 second, and all of a sudden it's bells. What just happened?
What
Whoa,
in the
I'm
hell?
loving this place.
All right, I want to go to bed, but let's look at this guy.
This
is an awesome screen.
Transcendental Receiving Animal Processor.
Trap.
I wonder if that stands for something. Be careful, it might be a trap.
I thought I was clever, but it was literally the next sentence. All right, let's touch it.
Sean, what the hell did we walk into?
We walked into. I think this is the game is being run by AI Dungeon.
This is beautiful. I love this.
Okay, so I see this.
I will say there's a little bit of context here, very little, which is that Sierra also published another game that was called I don't remember what it's called. Something about Dr. Brain. It was an edutainment game. It was a math puzzles for elementary school.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so this
one
is...
of those guesses what animal you're thinking of.
Oh my God,
I think it
Draculaic says Island of Dr. Brain.
No,
oh my God,
it's the Island of Dr. Brain. That's exactly right. Island of Dr. Brain was an
nice.
edutainment game by Sierra, published shortly before this, and so there is some crossover intended to be like cross-marketing kinds of stuff going on. This is the opposite of that, Lee. This is it's playing 20 questions with us.
All right, are you ready to identify an animal? I'm gonna say yes. Does it move?
Oh yeah, we have to think of an animal.
Oh, okay.
No, you're right. This is exactly that. Okay.
It's I've seen these before. They're pretty great. They're like, let's think of the weirdest animal we can think of, right? Like
do you mind if I just do a basic test? Like, I want to do a horse.
Yeah.
I want to see if a horse does it move.
No.
Yes. Does it have legs? Yes. Does it have more than 4 legs? No. Try feeding corn to your horse. What? That's it?
That's it.
What? How did it not?
What?
What?
How did it?
Is this?
No, it wasn't a dog.
Is this one of those DOS games that's reading my microphone? Did Facebook sell my data to Quest for Glory 4? All right, hold on. Okay. All right. All right.
What if we do like zebra? Let's do zebra this time.
Well, I mean, because look.
Okay, think that through though, Lee. How is zebra gonna go?
Yeah, it's gonna get a horse.
I was checking if it was like haunted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. How about a clam? Okay.
Okay, a clam is good.
Yeah. Does it move? No. This is, as it turns out. Wait a minute. This isn't sophisticated. Are there only like yes? Does it have legs? No. Does it bounce? No.
Yes. Okay. There's only 5.
Oh, okay. There's only like 4 animals. Okay, so let's.
Okay, I have 2 hints. I have 2 hints for you. One is you almost stumbled upon it right there, but actually, when you get to the answer, you're not done with the interaction. You can still say yes or no.
Yes. Does it have legs? No. Does it bounce? No. That's got to be a banana slug then. So do I say?
No. Did you say?
Oh, that goes up.
Okay.
Yes.
Based a banana with beer, deer?
Is this a clue?
It's explained to us how to get the bait for the animal. You gotta baste a banana with beer, deer. Alright, yes. Yes. Does it move? No.
The other thing that I'll tell you is that it is its universe of animals is the Quest for Glory 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right?
Like game. Like it's not. It doesn't know what a zebra is because there aren't any zebras in Quest for Glory 4.
But
that makes total sense. So
this tells
us what we need.
I want to talk about the amazing accident that just happened, which is God. I'm trying to remember the magician who talked about this. I think it might have been Penn from Penn and Teller. But in this, it turns out that there's like exactly 4 terminal points. One is it's dead, Jim. Then there's it's a banana slug, a centipede, or a horse. So I looked at the first thing, and of all the animals I could have picked, I picked horse, and in 3 questions, it got the answer. Amazingly. And I remember Jerry Seinfeld hired Penn and Teller to do like a private magic show for something, because Jerry Seinfeld has all money.
Sure, yeah.
And Penn set something up and like did a trick, and then like Jerry Seinfeld made him just like lay out a bunch of cards, and like literally there was no prep, there was no organization, there was no nothing. It was just a stone cold guess on Penn's part to reveal the card that Jerry Seinfeld was thinking of, and he just got it right on the first try out of pure luck. And he say like never told anyone. I mean, I know I'm messing up a shitload of the details of that, but I just love that. And Penn was like, no, I never acted like it wasn't intentional. Everyone was blown away that I was able to do that. They couldn't figure out what I did. And the answer is that I just totally guessed and was going to make a joke if it was wrong, you know, and like reset it up. But like, out of sheer luck, just nailed it. It was so good.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So here's my question. Did they prime us? Were we primed in some way to think about horses? That's the only other thing
I think horse is...
Oh!
I think a horse is a sort of remarkably common four-legged animal.
And, you know, we are also the kind of person who might ride a horse.
Reminds you of a porthole minus the glass cover. So it's definitely not a glass of port.
Listen.
You hear something bouncing around behind the door.
Oh, it's a bouncing animal.
Wait, hold on. Enough already.
What was the bouncing animal? Can we
Okay, yes. Does it move? Yes. Does it have legs? No. Does it bounce? Yes. Is it alive? Yes.
Oh. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Are we gonna need
All right,
a
I
baseball
save.
glove?
Open.
Oh, those aren't snakes.
Okay, so you're still not...
No, you've been Antwerped. Fortunately, these are just baby Antwerps, so the attack wasn't fatal.
Okay, so Antwerps, note to self.
Yes.
Okay.
So go back to the machine. Go back to the machine.
That did...
Do what you did, but this time when it
doesn't-
tells you it's a snake that swallowed a rubber ball or something absurd like that, tell it no. That's not.
Oh, yes. Does it move? Yes. Does it have legs? No. Does it bounce? Yes. Is it alive? Yes. It's a snake? No. Oh, then you must want a kangaroo. No.
That has legs.
Oh, I know. It's a frog refugee from a French restaurant. No. Surely you can't be trying to catch a baby Antwerp. Yes. You've got to be kidding. No. Don't say I didn't warn you, but if you really must catch one, baby Antwerps love avocado.
Of course.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's listen.
You don't hear anything behind this door.
Open it up! Open!
Feel the heat
Behind
of
the
it
door
with the
is a
back
sort
of
of
your hand.
rat maze, but it's missing the rat, or whatever is supposed to be traversing the maze.
Do we get to see this maze?
No.
Only when you
No.
find... Only when you're ready. Only when you've prepped it.
Lee, this is the power of description.
Sorry, it just doesn't go with the colors in your room.
Can we learn how to catch a rat using our little device?
Your mysterious
Maybe.
bubbling and
You
sizzling.
can learn how to catch something.
Every once
In
in,
fact,
a
you
while,
already
seem to
have.
hear someone muttering to
We learned how
himself.
to catch an Antwerp.
I'm gonna knock. I'm gonna knock on this one.
Do you
You
think
think
an
you hear a
Antwerp
voice
can go in
saying,
the
Don't knock!
maze?
Come on in!
Unlock. What?
Oh,
Okay.
this is like one of those sliding tile puzzles, except that there's no empty space.
I can just
Yeah, you
switch the
don't have
position of any two.
Oh, this is so easy.
This
It
truly
is
is.
considerably easier than a sliding tile.
Okay, well,
We
what goes
simply
where?
have to make a picture of, we simply have to make a picture of gold man.
Yeah, Gold Man. Yeah, no, it's interesting that the real challenge for this is trying to figure out what it is a picture of.
So I see legs and I see a knee here.
Mm.
Does anything go here?
Yeah, it almost doesn't matter what it is as long as the pieces connect. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
got
is this
those,
is this some abstract ass art that we're working on? Like, what even is this? Does this go here? Oh, that's kind of looking pretty cool. Wait, what if this was down like this,
oh wow!
and then like this was
Okay.
over? Oh, I mean, like we're really, I think, well suited for this because we pieced together that thing in that game that we played. The dig.
Sure,
You know, we got
Thing
that
that we
one.
do sometimes. Yeah, no, that's true.
it
Yeah,
looks
no,
like
we-
the world's worst pizza.
Yeah, no, I'd like. Oh, look at this, making progress.
Oh,
I think we're really doing it, you know?
But what's the green thing?
Oh, I bet you it's a fucking keyhole. So maybe this goes like...
The green thing has to go by the other green thing.
Okay, wait, hold on. Look at me. Look at me go. Boom. Bam.
Hey, kiss.
You've uncovered a keyhole, but you don't have the proper key to open
This
door.
was definitely made in the 90s. We've let you finish the task, but you can't do anything about it. Like... Yeah, give me...
You've uncovered a key.
You've uncovered a keyhole, but you've uncovered a keyhole. You've uncovered a
The
keyhole.
Antwerps kind of go. The Antwerps go
Nothing
between
in the
them.
hole.
It seems like they move around.
It's
This is
a
such a
truly
weird-
impressive, original, multimedia work created out of whitewash and sawdust.
Whitewash and sawdust.
Can you catch one?
Yeah, we just need some avocators.
And so we need avocado, and we need a baste of briar with beer for banana slug, or something like that. We need a baste of bear with beer deer.
Base the banana, Sean.
Holy. Oh, yeah. Knock on the door.
No one responds to your knock.
Break the door open.
Right. Let's try the subtle approach. On second thoughts, better not. The door...
It's like, you knock as you hear nothing, and then break it open, it's like, unfortunately, no. I'm like, just don't give me the option.
You don't want to.
You know, I really think that some of these older sensibilities need to live in modern games. Like, okay, so let's say you're playing League of Legends or Dota, and you have a magical spell, and you want to cast it on someone who's currently magical immune. What if the game just went, no? What if it just went, you better try something else? Like, what if it did that shit?
That's
Like,
a
how?
terrible idea.
Why is that a terrible idea, Sean? Why?
No,
Come
I'm saying
on.
that's the cue. That's the voice line. That's a terrible
Oh,
idea.
I thought you were. I was like, oh well, fuck you. I'll never share some of my fun ideas again.
Incredible.
Anna?
Oh.
Where are you, Anna?
Oh wait, did Sean? Are you there, Sean? Did Sean disconnect?
No, he's still doing a take. He's still doing a reaction to
Okay,
what you
wait.
said.
Yeah, I know.
In a second, he's just gonna be like, I can't believe you said that.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, you were frozen for so
There we go.
Oh no. Okay.
For a long
And-
time. It's still maybe not super. I got all of this though. I got all the audio.
All right. Yeah. No. You were. And I mean, like, it was literally the apex position, right? Like, if you were, like, doing this, I could clearly tell that you were midway through, but you, like, raised and
I was
held
in
it
a
for a
pause.
minute.
In like a,
That was incredible.
I mean, that was amazing. That was so funny, where you're just like, that's not a good idea. And I was like,
Okay,
ouch.
go left.
Oh. Hold on, let me...
Hey, it's the staff of the dude guy, man.
Oh, wait, don't you worry. Hold on, I'm gonna sneak my way over here.
And then the last door on the left. Is
Oh,
the
of
inn.
course, the one that
You
says
can kind
in.
of see where it says inn, yeah.
It says in, it's right there.
It vaguely says in. Not enough pixels.
Not enough pixels.
You've entered a small but nicely furnished country inn. Stairs lead up to the guest bedrooms. The floor is covered with sawdust and peanut shells. The barrel contains the few shells that managed to land in it. The innkeeper stares at you with an expression of fear and astonishment. It is several seconds before he speaks.
This is the
Rotating.
Hotel Mordavia.
Billy.
Rooms here are 15 kopecks for room and board. Pay for 1 week in advance. Your room will be the first room at the top of the stairs. If you want food in the morning or evening, just sit down over there by the door.
What? You
Pay
just
the
sit by the
innkeeper
door
for
and then
your
they
room and board.
bring you your supper?
Thank you for your payment.
Oh, you don't even get a choice. Interesting. So here's what I'm going to say. I do not know if they live up because it's been 20 years. But these three guys
Yeah.
Are by far the most memorable part of this game for me. And when I was young, when I played it for the first time, I thought they were hilarious. I thought what the game did with them was really funny. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
hold up, but
Yeah.
I recommend that we interact with them.
I want to be clear. I am on Sean Bloom's side here. I think that one of the scariest things that one can do is say to someone else, check this out, it's really funny. Like, that's a really open up yourself for pain kind of moment, because one of the worst feelings ever is when you're showing, like, your girl, or in my case, your wife. You know, if I'm like, you know, if I'm like, honey, watch this movie that I think is hilarious.
Honey.
Most of your time is spent like this, right? You're just sort of like angry, like watching the, ha ha, you know, one of those. Oh, this is scary. All right,
All right, I'm here for the ride. Ooh.
Look, it's the freeze frame of Sean Bloom from a minute ago.
Oh, that's brutal.
I am Hans. Pleasure's all yours. I'm a farmer of pumpkins and corn and a person of great importance here in lovely Mordavia.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Okay,
Pleased
that's
to
a
meet
bug.
you. I'm Ivan,
That's just a
an
bug.
elephant herder. Unfortunately, there are no more elephants in Mordavia, so business
Also a
is kind of
spoiler.
fallen off a tad.
Oh. I like their voices.
My favorite is the voice line that had absolutely nothing to do with the text.
I am...
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ivan,
I mean,
an elephant herder.
that honestly
Fortunately,
really,
there are
like,
no more elephants in Mordavia, so business is kind of
undercuts
falling off
kind
a
of
tad.
the whole bit here.
All right,
Because the bit is that they're not reading the text. Like, they're doing some, they're riffing on the text. And so the fact that
is it
there's
just me
actually a
or is
bug where he
Mordavia
reads
a
the wrong thing
wonderful
is
place?
Oh, are you kidding? It's the greatest. There's many places to go, things to see. Are you kidding?
Right. Let's not forget that scenic cemetery to the east of town.
Everyone here's nothing but grins. Real friendly.
Yeah, except we don't know you. We don't like strangers.
Or anyone else that's weird and doesn't belong.
I can't tell if it's a bug or if it's important.
I haven't seen something quite like this before.
Oh my god!
It's also
yeah, all of this is not a bug. That one line that literally had nothing to do with the text, that was a bug.
that
All of
was
the rest
especially yeah.
is
So
working as intended.
so one of them is a Jack Nicholson, one's a Rodney Dangerfield. Who's the third one?
Is it a Dan Aykroyd?
No, I don't think it's Dan Aykroyd. I think it's who's the guy who's in a lot of like 40s movies like Casablanca or who's the villain from Maltese Falcon? I feel like it's him.
Oh, are you talking about Peter Lorre?
It might be Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre is the one that like Ren from Ren and Stimpy was based on, where he's like, "It's Stimpy, you idiot." I heard that the original pitch for Ren and Stimpy was somebody was like, okay, so it's...
No, it's not Peter Lorre, but I do, yes, no, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was going to be, it was supposed to be Peter Lorre and then the guy from the Three Stooges. Which Stooge was it? Larry? Because it's like, Stimpy, you idiot, and then Stimpy's like, oh, Ren, I don't know what to do. Like, hello, what are you doing here? Blah, blah, blah. I can't do a Larry, sorry.
I'm gonna try this.
Rumors. You talking to me? What rumors?
Are you talking to me?
No,
That's...
I can't place it. It's not.
Unless you count the rumor that the castle is owned by...
Horse patootie. There are no rumors in Mordavia to speak of.
Who's that?
Strikers is supposed to be Clint Eastwood. I do get a little bit of Clint Eastwood there, man.
Maybe.
The town of Mordavia is a quiet place.
Filled with friendly, joyful, stinky people.
Well, I'm not so sure about the friendly part. We tend to be very suspicious of strangers like you.
Yeah, well, anyway, the town is filled with joyful and stinky people.
Yeah, happy, joyful, and stinky people.
Well, I wouldn't call us particularly joyful. As a matter of fact, most of us are pretty glum.
Oh, very well, all right, then Mordavia is filled with people, you know, stinky ones.
Yeah, many stinky people.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it many. There actually aren't very many of us around here.
Oh, forget it. Well, at least he stinks.
Dude, okay, like, what, there needs to be a word for this in media studies, and I need to know what the word is when you suddenly are no longer in the story, you are aware of the author behind the thing. It's like if you're reading a book and you see a typo, and you go, oops, Jim typoed here on page 255, you know, but like what is that? Like, where here, I can see someone, I can picture the writer being like, I have this bit about being stinky, and I'm gonna make it go on for a while. Yeah, I was tapped into the mind of that person.
Well, I think it's meta, right? Like it is. Yeah. Meta is the experience of the text as a text, rather than like from above.
Yeah, it's a meta off ramp where I'm just like I'm on the highway to the end of the story, and I just like all of a sudden, whoopsie daisies, I was in the wrong lane, and I'm just like aware of the author trying to tell me that people are stinky, man. Oh yeah, I'm going up. I'm going to my room.
Where you can get free food now is that chair that's empty to the right of the innkeeper.
This one right here?
That's the feeding chair. So we better probably eat sometimes, huh?
Oh yeah, and you'll eat your rations automatically unless you have eaten other things.
That sounds so good. Eat it.
You straighten out your jacket and retie your boots.
I think you did eat it.
Yeah, I think you did eat it.
Okay.
It's an anti-gravity machine. Well, maybe not exactly, but it does keep food and drinks from falling to the floor.
Oh, that's pretty funny, actually.
Oh, that is... Wow, that took me too long.
You're carrying 2,722 quarks?
That's a lot.
I think is
so many.
Unit of weight. It's because you have all those fucking stones you picked up.
Well, hey, I can carry up to 9,000 quarks, Sean, so let me keep my stones. I like to hold rocks, name them, and care for them. See to my rocks' needs.
You're a pet rock herder.
And go in.
You pick it up and put it in your room. Oh, garlic. Everything here is garlic, I bet.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! Night cycle.
That's
The window opens out onto the back of the inn. A narrow ledge runs under it on the outside.
Those two sentences sounded way more exciting than they actually
Townspeople have
were.
a poor opinion of people whom they see climbing out of windows and over roofs.
What time
Sounds
is
like
it?
a lamp here.
How do I check the time?
The thing to the left of your magic, the status menu, left of magic, and then the hourglass. So evening, but not yet night.
Oh, is this? You're looking at the sun here?
Yeah.
It's almost a horrible night to have a curse.
The chest is empty.
You
light the candle.
Oh, get in the bed. Wait, I want to see it again. I want to see the way. Oh, they just played it backwards. All right, here we go. Let's just
straighten out your jacket.
No. Get into bed. Oh, this is amazing. It goes up and up and bam. 60 minutes.
After some rest, you feel better.
The boot on the bed, that feels so squicky to me.
You don't like that, Lee?
No. The boot just face down right on that comforter.
After some rest, you feel...
After some rest, you feel better, but not after... Okay, wait, hold on. Get back in bed. We need to do another hour.
Man, what if you were looking through, like, some weird, like, nanny cam, and then like you just saw somebody acting like the way that we're acting right
You
now.
awaken as the sun begins to rise.
It's just... Okay, so let me... Okay, so... it looks like I slept, and so...
It's day 2.
It's day 9, doing day 2. Alright, so I'm gonna sneak out of here.
Do you need to eat? Do you need to eat?
Yeah, like...
Yeah, you can have breakfast.
Listen, I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this.
Oh, that's all garlic.
Yeah, exactly. You've already paid for these meals. If you eat breakfast and dinner, then you won't eat any of your rations. You also pay for it.
I'm gonna sneak on over. I'm gonna go to run mode soon, Lee. Don't worry.
Nothing like a good breakfast to get you off to a good start in the morning.
Yeah,
Especially when
garlic.
everything's laced with garlic.
So
Garlic
I
is
like
good.
garlic. I really like
Me
garlic
too.
a lot.
And garlic's great.
And Britt, Britt is an insane cook, like absolutely out of control. Like a lot of the times she doesn't use recipes; she just looks at the ingredients and then somehow outputs something delicious. And she just like
Wow.
puts stuff in, and she doesn't taste. She's like, I think it needs more salt. She just like puts more salt. And it's just so good. So one Thanksgiving, she like when we just started dating, she had a recipe that required 3 cloves of garlic.
Oh, this is the yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I really like garlic. But at that time, Britt thought that what it meant was a head of garlic.
3 bulbs? Like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so she went 3's too much. I'm just gonna use 1. And ground like
Nice.
the whole bulb. And I ate it, and it was hot with garlic. I loved it. I was like, oh my god, like any solid object that I breathed on just turned to liquid immediately because it was such a spicy, pungent breath that I had, man. I mean, it was incredible, and I mean, like,
great.
and I was like, oh, babe, Sophie is such a good cook.
Oh,
Come on, get out.
man. You know what I was gonna do this week is learn a new recipe, and then you know what happened?
Still you
MBK.
remain. It is
Yeah,
a wonder you
networking.
have managed to live so long.
Ah! It's like we're always looking up at him from no matter where we are.
So let's see. Here we go.
Can we go to the
Here-
castle yet?
The Burgermeister looks as
No.
Okay.
But you can go...
Nikolai is an old man and easily confused. His wife has been missing for years now. He cannot face the fact that she is gone.
Man, this is like some Nancy Drew level of like intra-town drama right there.
Yeah,
That is-
every single person is all up on each other's stuff, and they all know each other.
This
The castle.
town was quiet.
100%. That's very much what they...
I am keeping my eye on you.
I
We've already
literally.
talked to him about the castle, right? I'm sure we have.
Let's do it again. I just can't get over this outfit. I mean, this guy looks like he is some sort of soldier that just got a job at a Dick's Sporting Goods coat section. Like,
Yeah.
Castle Borgov is north of the town. The last of the Borgov family left this valley years ago. Now it is inhabited
Oh, it's inhabited by
cousin.
some cousin.
The
ah,
people of the castle do not bother this town. I suggest strongly that you do not bother the people of the castle.
King in the castle.
all right, Dr. Cranium.
Dr. Cranium is an idiot and a madman. If you are wise, you will stay away from him.
Okay. All right. All right.
Dr.
come on.
Cranium is an
It
idiot
used
and a
to be
madman.
that
It's
the
such
only
a...
monsters around here were the occasional wyverns.
Okay,
Now
hold
there
on.
are many dangerous things in the valley. It is safe only
In the
within
valley.
the town gates.
The wyverns. Just us wyverns. Wyvern.
This town was
All right. So
It's
Sean,
one
do you think we should
down,
do?
yeah.
Do you think we should go into the place where we're not supposed to go?
No, I think we should. I mean, you can, but say first. I think we should go out into the world and try to get our bearings. And
hell yeah!
Get a sense of like what there is in this world. And
let's go
save
find some glory. Yeah,
let's go find the rabbits.
Because there are at least like 3 or 4. You know, here's a significant screen that exists that we haven't seen.
Yeah. Quest for glory, glory.
Oh, I really thought that was gonna work, Sean.
Yeah, no, I thought it was loading. All right, do we go left, right, or down?
Down.
You got it. Here
do you have any sense? Does anybody have any sense of where the castle was?
West.
Yeah, the castle's.
I'm not saying go that way. I'm just saying
west.
I'm wondering.
Look out for that bird.
Hungry hunting hawk alertly searches for signs of game not already claimed by the forest monsters.
Forest monsters.
Should I? What is this? Garlic.
It's 6 garlic.
All right. So what if I just
feed a garlic to the bird? Feed a. You sure that wasn't a rock?
I thought
that was a rock.
Was a rock.
Oh, I thought you were trying to feed garlic to the bird, and then you just did it like really aggro.
I just like have the whole clue.
Check it out! I winged it at him. Oh no, this is giving me flashbacks to Quest of Glory 1 where what did we do? We like murdered ourselves by attacking a bear or something?
Probably,
yeah. Whoa. You remain tall.
The majestic mountains in the background provide a beautiful contrast to the grim gravestones and crypts of the cemetery.
Grim gravestones.
Ah!
Oh, it's one of those.
Like, why was there lightning in the crypt?
It's one of those deluxe electrical tombstones that show up a lot in Hollywood, huh?
Wait a minute. My
no
Casey
effort
Kasem
could
voice is
Alyssa
telling me.
save. She
Are
passed
there
into a
Scooby-Doo
watery
adventure
grave.
games?
Her body was lost.
Gotta be.
Only her memory.
Wait, what?
remains.
Are there Scooby-Doo adventure
You
games?
don't notice it.
Oh, that's a good
show
question.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, that's.
I mean,
so
they would
good.
be. It's the same structure as Nancy Drew, right? They're basically the same.
But like you get Shaggy and Scooby. Like,
Yeah, totally. No,
Shaggy and
I'm
Scooby.
An
down.
inscription
Listen,
on the door
I don't know who
says,
owns that license. Call me.
Shaggy and Scooby.
I just
An
an hour ago
an
talked about how I literally can't produce anything. So
You can't
maybe-
produce anything?
2 spare
Yeah.
coffins await their customers here. Apparently Igor has finally managed to get ahead of business. This headstone reads,
Oh, Jesus.
on a
Striker
dare,
Theodore
Pasha Sperry
Scooby-Doo.
spent the night in the cemetery. Something gave him such a fright that now he sleeps here every night.
If this game were made in 2020, these would all be Kickstarter backers.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Okay, so great idea for backer quest. The game just takes place in a giant cemetery with nothing but the gravestones of people that worked on the game.
It's just,
It's just a graveyard. Like that's like
Good, Sean! Okay, I just had to do one of those takes where, like, I had to, like, because the lightning just hit that gravestone and it bled
Heavy
while you were
stone door
talking.
seals off the
And it creeped
Borgov
me out.
family crypt. The relief carving on the door shows the crest of the House of Borgov.
all right.
Like, you gotta check out that gravestone. And it's bleeded. Bleeded.
Oh, wait, this one?
The
Blood.
gravestone is cold to the touch.
Yeah, but why did it
The
bleed?
gravestone
This one?
I'm pretty sure that was just for creepy atmosphere.
But that's
Listen,
not
door.
normal.
it
That's
is
not.
deathly silent.
Yeah,
You apply
it's
your
not
shoulder
normal.
to the crypt door
That's
with
not
a mighty heave. It won't budge.
Damn.
That's not
One
normal.
heavy door.
It's not the sort of window dressing that
You
makes
examine
sense.
the
Like,
door closely. It's massive and well made. A large lock secures the door. Above the door is an intricate crest with the single word Borgov above it.
Do you think if we stay here we get struck by lightning?
The door is securely locked and feels very solid.
I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna say enough already. I'm just gonna sit here. And I'm gonna wait to get absolutely lightning. Here it comes. This is it. I have a safety save.
okay.
I'm pretty sure that the lightning just strikes ominously every time you enter the screen.
This headstone.
Strike
Arkan Tenna walked at night. Arkan saw his final sight.
Arkansas.
He's really dead, not here anymore.
Arkansas.
When he's dead, he doesn't snore.
That's so weird. I don't know. It's just creeping me out. Like,
Okay.
everything. Here's the thing. All the other stuff we've seen in this game is like the usual Halloween stuff. Like you go to a Spirit Halloween store and that's it.
Yeah.
But when I see a tombstone that gets hit by lightning and bleeds, that feels like it should be a plot point.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't think you should waste a lot of mental energy on it because I'm pretty sure it's not.
Hold on.
I am.
Wait a minute. I know what to do here.
Oh yeah.
I can't get into these. I've been playing Sekiro, man. I'm supposed to be able to go into bushes.
Sean,
The bush looks
did
a
your
little
cat get
strange,
hacked?
almost as though it is sitting rather than growing in its place.
Is that Desby? Did Desby hack into the video?
I gotta turn this down. This is quite a lot of... Alright.
Yeah, they're really hitting those high notes.
Reading, writing, riddling game. Can you tell me what's my name?
Stumbled Dilthman. Bushman.
Okay, so it was 1 and 1 and 1 is 3, and I just wanted to be like Half-Life 3 confirmed. Guess Bushman?
I would say wild guess. Make a wild guess. Or make thief sign. I don't know what that means.
You take a wild guess. Your name is Cedric.
Oh!
The bush shudders violently.
No! Whoa. What?
Nope.
They took the music with
They
them.
took the
Yep.
the music in the bushes.
You are now in a fail state.
1 and 1 and 1 make 3.
Grey rocks.
Gray rocks, gray rocks, gray rocks. I don't want to mess up my blade.
Yes.
Well, I am going north. Now, is this where the entire world is like on a cylinder?
No. The world is not on a cylinder. The world is a flat map.
Okay.
Time is a flat circle.
Technically, the world is a... Oh, wait a minute.
What, Lee? Where are you going with that?
Easy now, Lee.
My brain just ate itself because I was going to say... What I meant to say was that games with world wrap, like in most video games, the world is a torus.
Yeah.
And then I was about to say, technically the world is a torus. And then I was thinking, no, the Earth is a sphere. But then I thought, is the sphere is
Torus? I see. Like King's Quest V was a torus.
Or Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Uh-huh.
Because then I was thinking, what is a sphere but a torus?
Inside Out.
Can you map a sphere to a torus? Hey, math
No.
people.
Yeah,
I do think there's a north here.
You can't?
No,
Can you do it?
That's topology.
Yeah, no.
You can't do topology.
In topology, like the amount of holes in an object is a significant element of what makes one topological space unable to be mapped to another topological space. Yeah, Caleb Gilbert says there are different homotopy types. So yeah,
Love it. I love it.
yeah. So I
think I just invented for myself. Well, not invented, but I just posited and learned of the existence of topology.
Interesting.
Nice. It's been a productive Monday. Wow,
Yeah.
you did some networking and you invented topology. That's great.
Hell yes.
Yeah, that's like, wow, there's got to be math for that. And then it's like, oh, let me tell you, back in 1200, there was a little person we like to call Topology
Mike.
Topology Mike. The original topologist.
Yo, this is Topology Mike. All right, let me...
Here we go. Problematic element number 2. I think we hit one last week.
Yeah.
Surely they won't mind just
yeah, we want to acknowledge that, like, that term is not... Like,
that term is
Go away.
And,
we allow no strangers in our camp.
and
like,
the general depiction of of these people,
right,
is also not great.
Right,
Oh,
because
wait.
this was like, there's that thing of like, anytime you can make a caricature sort of Halloween costumization of a group of people, you might not know yet that that's problematic, but at some point in the next decade, like, yeah, like,
the eye of culture is going to swing back around.
Yeah. Now, that said, I do want to shamelessly say that if any of you wanted to get together with 2 of your friends and make mostly walking Halloween outfits for this year's
Holy
Halloween,
shit.
where one of you is Lee, one of you is Sean, and one of you is Sean. Like, that would be so tight.
The only thing I would request is that your costume for me include
Halloween costume too.
Nose, what was it? Makeup, nose art, no makeup, art, nose makeup trend. That's what it is. I want you to include art.
That's
nose,
a good blurb.
makeup.
That should go on.
There you go.
Lee Grainer is an art nose makeup blend for all ages.
There was just a phrase that I found online today. It was art nose makeup trend.
I literally
I feel uncomfortable with
no
that.
sense of that combination of words.
Wait, what was that, Sean?
I don't know. Like, what does that mean? What on earth?
People
does
are
that mean?
putting makeup on their noses in a trendy way that is more artistic than previous nose makeup. Also, that's the weirdest thing I've said over an interstitial like this.
Yeah, I mean, like I want to be clear that what happened is I used the rock.
Okay.
Yeah, I used the
I
rock.
want to be clear. I'm sorry. I want to be clear. What happened is you used the rock on the dog. So, like, let's just be very clear about what happened preceding this death sequence.
Yeah, I used the rock, and it instantly teleported me to this death screen. And actually, now that it's saying no bones about it, I realized that I actually have bones.
Roast in peace, Sean. Roast in peace. Oh, do you think it's giving us a clue? I like the idea of putting a clue in the death screen. There's so many
does often do
wolves.
that. I don't know if it's doing it right now, but it does often do that.
That didn't.
I have never walked into like a clearing or like a little circle or a park or anything and just had like 18 wolves just like casually stroll out from the bushes.
I still love the trichotomy of, do you want to reload to like just a second ago, or do you want to start the whole fucking game over? Or are you done? Are you quitting? Like, I really like those three, where like in modern games it doesn't say, all right, you lost your ladder game. Do you want to like queue up again, or do you want to just like completely restart over with like a brand new account, or like stop fucking playing?
Yeah.
You know what? Start over. You know what? Start me over.
Yeah, I just love that close the whole game is right there. It knows that right at the moment of death, you're probably pissed off and might want to just quit. And it gives me the option. Like, most games are like reload, and I close that screen, and I go to a menu, and then I quit there. Yeah, Ghost Stalker says, where's the uninstall option at the end of death? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let me try to talk to the dog.
The response is a low growl. wolf growls menacingly.
Oh, Sean Bloom, I had a thought today. I had an idea for an essay that I thought you'd appreciate. It's kind of a Henry Jenkins-esque essay. It's here's the topic: the history of the concept of the human of the despair that human beings cannot mind meld, as represented in science fiction.
That's a remarkable discovery that Day9 just made, that he can cause that lock to squawk on demand. Yeah, so there's got to be a like a psychological or epistemological history of that outside of science fiction. But I think,
yeah, right. I would include. That's right. It was it's a Star Trek trope. The Star Trek trope is what inspired it. Is that every once in a while there's a humanoid alien race in Star Trek that says, "Well, human beings can't even mind meld," or like they can't even link. Like,
no, yeah. I agree. I think that there's like a core anxiety around the fundamental inability to communicate perfectly.
Yeah.
That I think is kind of universally human.
Yeah. So there you go. That's my unwritten essay. Anyone who wants to can feel free to write it. Email it to Sean.plot@essays by Sean stolen.com.
Looks a little strange. Almost as
Do I have any spells?
Yeah, you do have some spells.
Oof, who's playing the recorder on this?
That makes your knife electrified. What that does.
This
Whoa.
entire area is permeated with powerful magical energy. It seems to be very chaotic. And
Oh my god.
nature. The bushes seem particularly suspect.
This is like a palm reader taking a moment and then identifying that you still have all of your fingers. Like, I know the bush is where the magic's coming from. Like, where's the new information? All right, so do I.
Okay, Lloyd Smith 28 says bushes are sus. Is that short for like suspicious, as in like Among Us?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is exactly what that is.
Okay, 1 and 1 and 1 make 3. Tell me what you make of me. Reading, writing, riddling game. Can you tell me what's my name?
1 and 1 and 1 make 3. Make a thief sign. Dude, like, make thief signs all day long.
You make the thief sign. The strange.
What is the thief sign?
You make the.
It is the sign that, the secret sign that tells other thieves that you are part of the Thieves Guild.
So basically, it's just thief talk for a game recognized game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer is no. You cannot tell him his name. The game has presented you with a puzzle.
Yeah.
You grab a hand.
Now you need to find out the name of this creature.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking of going back to town and asking each person once.
Give that one a second look. My name's in another book.
Jesus. Wait. Was there... I didn't like that guy. I didn't like
Oh my
that
god.
guy.
It came and went way too fast. 1 and 1 and 1 and 3. Tell me, do I have my knees? The knee is the second funniest joint. After the elbow.
After the elbow?
You know, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of funnier joints.
I mean, so am I. I feel like that's...
What is this music? What is this music? What is this music? Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Fire! How do I
down? Hold it down?
What?
Oh,
What the
you
fuck?
ran away. Somehow you ran away.
Little bunny with big, sharp.
I think it's time to stand our ground.
Maybe hold down the spell button that you want to cast.
Oh, fucking
yeah.
Jesus, stab this fucking bunny. Fuck you. Fucking, oh, Jesus.
Dragon
Fucking,
Punch. Dragon Punch. Shoot another Hadouken at him. Are we healing? Tight.
oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
You pick up the bunny and throw it to the ground as if scoring a touchdown.
That's amazing.
There is absolutely nothing.
we air juggled
in a
that
little
guy.
rabbit's fanny pack. Well, maybe a pocket watch, but you don't need one of those.
You make four little lucky rabbit's feet.
We use every part of the lucky rabbit.
Use every part of the buffalo.
Yeah. Buffalo, low, low, low.
All right. I'm looking for glory right now, and all I've done is get into a fight with a bunny, exhaust half my stamina, and shoot a fireball right over its head.
That fireball was tight.
I mean,
that was
I will
very,
say,
like,
last time you fought a bunny, you literally exhausted half of your stamina, and this time you only exhausted like.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I am pretty impressive. I will concede that.
You're pretty impressive.
Man, you gotta Dragon Punch that thing next time.
Oh shit.
Hello.
Welcome again to the gates of the Castle Borgov. I hope that you've been enjoying your visit to Moldavia.
Do we have goals right now? Do we have?
No. That's sort of what I was trying to describe. Is that like this game is not good at giving you goals. You are going to get goals from these characters.
Right,
but they are not going to make it easy. And unlike a traditional adventure game, like there's a concept of time. So if you come and talk to this guy every day, he's gonna like change what he says over a period of time.
That's pretty rad.
I am very sorry, but I can only open this gate by the command of the master.
But when are you going to bed?
The master seldom leaves the castle and has few guests.
And does not use his mouth.
In Majora's Mask, if the moon crashes into the earth, does it make you play the Song of Time?
I don't know those words. I don't know what the words.
Say that again, because I think the answer is no. But
okay. I was thinking about time passing, and Majora's Mask has a similar thing where like there's 3 days, and like on
and I think if you run out of time, it will end the game.
Will it?
It gives you some warnings ahead of time.
Okay, I was just curious. Oh, Pseudopanda says nope. The world just ends. You go to your last save. I'm glad. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, this game going to your last save is most of this game.
I do not know if anyone at the castle is named Katrina. My house is just inside the gates, and I.
Where did we hear about someone named Katrina?
The castle.
Jennifer Hale told us that was her name.
Since the last boy passed away,
as we emerge from the H.R. Geiger cave,
right,
met by a young woman who was surprised to see us, and then ran away.
I am paid well and on time.
Oops.
Do not fall murder.
All right, so I say we wait until it's dim.
Good luck, and may your feet move faster than the thing that chases you.
I will say there's at least like 3 screens in the world that we haven't found yet.
All right, I'm running.
And may your feet be faster.
Okay, so I'm gonna crisscross this. I'm gonna go all the way right until I can't go right anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go down.
Dereche. Look out for the burb.
Okay, and now I'm gonna go left again. Boom. No, I'm not.
You couldn't go farther right? I think you can go farther right now.
Oh, I sure can. Let's do it.
It's the old mostly walking trick. Go to the right.
Yeah, the old mostly walking trick is There's a screen that you haven't seen, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's usually to the right.
Alright, so this is Big Tree. Thanks, Ghosty. Let me take care of that. No, we were just here. Okay.
I was going to ask if we should make a map, and then I remembered this Sean Esports plot that we're talking about.
I know.
That's right. I was actually raised by a map, so, you know.
Oh, nice. Every tree in this has like a little mousy hole in it.
It sure looks like
Yeah,
it.
I think they just don't know how to draw roots.
No, I'm not fighting a bunny again, man. Get me out of here.
Bunnies don't drop.
Wait, does
gold,
it follow me?
Oh, yeah.
My god.
Oh lord. We are still aggro of that bunny?
I mean, the music is so fucking good.
I don't even see anything. It just keeps playing. Or it's...
It follows.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Problematic Quest for Glory 4 element number 3.
Whoa!
There. Could you
Oh my god.
water is so cold.
Okay, I am barely not violating terms of service right now. Like this is a close call.
Yeah, you're avoiding it by a hair.
It is so cold here in the lake. Please,
I mean,
come hold me and help me to
I don't see. Is this problematic or is it just in bad taste?
I think yes. Okay, good question. I don't know.
Like someone would still cosplay this. You know what I mean?
All right.
I mean, does that make it not problematic?
I'm going in.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that. That is not the line.
Wade
Well-
out to the lake woman and take her in your arms. Her skin is soft.
I'm sure this won't have any sort of
Repercussions?
Spirit moans
Yeah.
softly as she holds you closer and closer and tighter and tighter.
Cool. We're probably just like, oh, all right.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, you got the good ending.
Yeah. Ah, yes. He died like he lived.
Going drown. Oh, that's pretty good.
Going drown.
Name.
I am the Rusalka. Please.
This
take
is
my hand
really
and hold me.
all I can see now is the Hawkeye project or the Hawkeye initiative.
What's that?
Every time I see something like this, it's
Oh
the,
yes.
it's
Yeah.
the project where anytime there's like a ridiculous stance like and body like this, someone draws the same thing but with Hawkeye, the DC Comics character.
The Marvel character, but it's frequently like anatomically impossible poses
Yes.
that
yeah.
female superheroes are given.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen the versions where someone takes one pose and they draw it from a different angle, and just show how like from a different angle it just looks like a mangled body. It's amazing.
I am the Rusalka. Please. If you take my hand, I'll be happy to show you what the lake is like.
I don't know.
If you take my arms, I'll be happy to talk to you about anything you'd like.
This is starting to sound like a
You
risque
ask what a
joke.
nice girl like her is doing in a place like this.
Good.
Perfect.
Yes.
Really
good
good.
point.
So nice here in the water. Why don't you join me?
No, I mean like she speaks with the same scripted structure that someone in tech support does, where they just keep saying the same
It is
thing.
so cold here in the lake.
Yeah.
Please come and
Oh,
hold
I
me.
actually had my
Hold
mouse
me to the
cursor
warm again.
over where her face is. I was like, "What's happening?" Well, she has a weird mustache.
Yeah.
It's like a vertical mustache.
She's like, your call is important to us. I
Yeah.
can help you with that. I'll connect you with someone who can help you with that.
Yeah. Thank you for your patience, valued customer. All right.
I just like that she's
Alright.
got the stance down. Like she's she's clearly practiced
the
the
lake appears
stance.
shocked by your action. She quickly
What did you
dives
do?
under the surface
I
of
threw
the
rocks
water
at
for
her.
safety.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Sean has this approach to everything in this game where he just throws rocks at it.
It doesn't
Let me. Does this work? Like, it's very true.
I threw a rock.
I saw a woman in lake. It made me sad. I threw a rock. All right,
Ogre hero. Why is she in a fracking area?
All right, so let's.
Wait, what?
She's like lives in a quarry.
Wait, what? What is this? What is this thing? Oops.
Ask her about the Borogovs.
Oh! This is the jump skill. I didn't understand. This icon is me in a cannonball. Oh, I'm doing that.
Do a cannonball.
You want to jump there?
Okay, my bad.
Why indeed?
Because she's gonna get splashed. Can you throw her the thief sign?
Yeah, let's.
I don't think you can unless it's a dialogue option.
Okay, so let's do some magics.
What are you doing? Why? Can't you just let this?
You sense no magic in this area.
Really? Really?
Yep. You know, I think my spell sucks.
Seems wrong.
Okay, what is she doing with her arms? Like something like this?
All right, let me.
Yeah, no, it's a very. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like a voila gesture, sort of a.
Dear. Could you help me? This water is so cold and.
It is. Yeah, it's very.
Okay, so let's.
It's pretty good.
Zap. You know, let's.
Phil. Mars Raptor says it's a failed dab.
So that's the spell that electrifies your dagger.
Oh.
What? Why are we doing violence on this murderous?
I don't know. It's the only language that Sean knows.
The woman in the lake.
True.
She appears shocked, which makes sense. I used my zap spell. All right, let me reload.
Hey.
I mean, it's wild to me that like, yeah. I mean, you have an inventory that's full of stuff, and so far you have.
Oh, you could give her the octopus.
Thrown a rock at her. Tried to stab her with a dagger.
Some corn. I could give her some corn. Give her a shopping bag. Magical torch, dark one sign, garlic flowers, broom, armor, pie pan.
Pie pan.
Here, you need some oil. There you go. You know, let's. Okay, so I'm gonna. You know what? You know what?
Is that just? I think that's just the first part of your inventory. Don't you have more?
Thank you for the beautiful flowers. No
Oh,
one has been
you.
nice to me since I
Wow.
can remember.
Whoa.
Wait. I'm starting over. Listen to her dialogue and look at what it actually says. Okay? Look at this. This is hilariously mismatched in tone. Where it says, I guess I won't try to drown you now. But instead she goes, no one's been nice to me for as long as I can remember.
You're so...
Like, listen to this.
Thank you for the beautiful flowers. No one has been so nice to me since I can remember.
That's amazing.
Alright, so...
That's like the upside down smiley face emoji.
Oh.
Why she's here
It is lonely
drowning.
being a Rizalka. Anytime anyone nice comes along, I pull him into the lake and drown him. Once he's drowned, he's not much company, I'm afraid.
Maybe you should go to an analyst.
Alright, well.
I've been a Rizalka for so long. I've forgotten. This lake is surrounded on three sides by steep mountains. To the southwest, it merges with a swamp. The lake is not a safe place for you to swim. Many unpleasant things lurk in the deep water.
Is she gonna keep drowning people then?
After this, I'm going to save and immediately climb in there and see what she's gonna do.
I stayed far away from them. They crawled into the lake from the swamp one day. Ugh, they remind me of worms and give me
Wait,
creeps.
what was it? I didn't see what you clicked on.
Things in the swamp.
Things.
I stayed far.
Things.
The swamp is definitely a creepy place. Dead things lie under the water and try to drag the living underneath.
See, that's
Kinda
just a
sounds
little.
like my job description, doesn't it? Well, the things in the swamp are a whole lot nastier than I
Oh,
was.
so like
careful
maybe.
out there.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Just a lot of dragging and a lot of grasping.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, we all come up, we drag you down, and that's our one trick. We all do that same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Why she's here?
You ask, what a night.
I don't really know. I've been here for such a long time now. I mean, it's not like I can go anywhere. I can't leave the lake.
She talks like a Seinfeld character.
She absolutely talks like someone who has precisely 6 lines of dialogue in somebody else's scene.
I don't know much about the forest. I can't leave my lake, so I don't get around there much.
I mean, the thing that's striking to me about her is that in the context of this game, as we've seen it so far, I guess Igor was bad at communicating. Like, she's by far the most helpful person that we've actually encountered.
I'm gonna start smashing flowers on every NPC, see what happens, man.
It's my job to drown anyone who comes to the lake. That's what being a Rusalka is all about.
But just because it's your job doesn't mean you have to do it.
I must have lived there once. Other than the fact it's somewhere to the northeast, I guess I can't tell you much.
You don't think we can, like,
save the game.
You don't think there's, like, someone in town who wants to know something about what happened to so-and-so or something, do you? Do you?
Is this Anna?
Maybe there's a lot of people in town who want to know what happened to so-and-so.
No. My lips are as the watery brine. My breath is of the sea. If you should kiss these cold clay lips, your death would surely be.
You decide that perhaps remaining...
Your death would surely be?
Your death would surely be.
Oh my god, no. Oh no, there was someone that got turned down by someone he asked out and was like, oh, I guess we're just friends, and, you know, I don't really know what to think or feel about that, but, you know, being friend zone isn't so bad after all, I guess, even though there's not really such a thing as the friend zone, but, you know. Oh, man.
I actually have a... Yeah, I don't know. I like the thing that went around on Twitter explaining why that whole thing is... explaining why that entire friend zone thing stems actually out of how, like, men just have been taught... They've been taught not to have actual friendships.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, I genuinely think that there's no such thing as the friend zone.
Right.
They're, like, you're friends, or you're in a relationship, and that's... Or you're strangers. This is about the categories that you're working with, man.
Yes.
I mean, like, other scenarios don't describe this. Like, if you apply for a job, and they, like, turn you down, you don't get unemployment zoned. You just...
Although I will say, I will say this about jobs. There's always that thing of, what is it? No, it's like when you, the, like, let's keep in touch thing, or whatever. And then you...
Oh, yeah.
We'll keep your resume on file.
Yeah, we'll keep your resume on file. You know, I want to know what you're, like, let me know, let's keep in touch.
Yeah, you know, I personally, there's a quote from David Chappelle that I love. I think about all the time. And I feel like it's really pertinent to when you're applying for jobs, what that experience is like. And it goes something like this. If you're beautiful, people tell you all the time. Like, oh my god, you look amazing. Oh, you look so beautiful. God, you look gorgeous. But if you're ugly, you gotta figure that shit out yourself. Like,
yeah,
and I mean, I feel like it's this way with, like, a lot of stuff. Like, if you are an amazing candidate for a job, you'll get courted, you'll get invited, they'll extend offers. We've really been looking for someone just like you. Yes, we could change the package to make it more appealing and this sort of thing. And everyone else, no one says, yeah, look, I mean, you seem nervous. That didn't bother us. What bothered us is that you said that you were a programmer, but you did not know what a variable was, and we just you know, wrote you off after that. Like, nobody does that. No one I have heard of exactly in my history of having friends who've applied a job. One person one time had one company give some feedback.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, you seem to have, you know, familiarity with a lot of the technical sides, but you've only had a year of coding under your belt. And we are looking for someone who has more like 3 or 4 years of coding. And we saw some of the weaknesses come out in your first test. I'm like, that's it, you know? And it's like, man. Yeah. And there's like that whole language that people use where it's like, yeah, you know, just it wasn't a good fit. You know, we went with another candidate. You know, there's things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I like that. I like the not a good fit thing.
Yeah.
So I have a friendly acquaintance who we're like friendly acquaintance, and you know, I guess this has happened more than
while you're talking,
time.
Lee, I'm just gonna keep wandering around trying to find another location.
So basically, I mean, that line is a good line, and it's been used, and I've used it and stuff. But in this one particular case, for whatever reason, we're like, what are we here? Are we friends? What are we, blah, blah, blah. We went on one date. It's like, or we went on something that wasn't really a date, and then it was like kind of. Then we went on a date, and then it was like, oh, you want to do something? And she was, to her credit, she's like, you know, I just don't think it's a fit. I was like, okay, cool. Well, it's like, you know, I'll ping you sometime, and we can just like do whatever, stuff. And I absolutely think that's the right way to do it, because as someone else has told me, if then that's when you end the conversation over the text at that moment until next time, because anything that you say after that people will show each other, will be shown to all of the person's friends.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, this one's not a rabbit.
Oh my god, get me the fuck out of here!
But the point is...
Keep going, keep going.
The point is...
Oh, shit.
That is the one time where
Juked.
I have, since that time, every twice, maybe every 6 months, I think to myself, I wonder what the not a good fit was. And it's not like I'm worried about it. It's not like something that bothers me. It's just this curiosity.
But you're curious about this. Like,
I'm just daydreaming out, like spinning out potential, you know, what it could be. And it's like not in a way that I'm trying to solve anything, but just like, wow.
Oh shit, is this a dead end?
I'm sure that, you know what, Sean, you could try throwing a rock at it.
Didn't do it again. This way. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Fuck it, I'm fighting it.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Use your fire. Use your fire powers.
Fuck!
Oh,
I keep trying to charge out and it just fucking bites the shit out of me. Fuck you. Oh, yeah, fuck. Ah, shit. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yes!
Fuck
we're gonna do it. We're gonna
shit.
do it. Holy shit, dude, we're gonna do it. Oh my god.
I'm out of stamina. I'm exhausted. Fuck
this
you.
Is incredible. Yes! Oh yeah! Hadouken! 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 Yes!
Oh! Yeah! Yeah! All right, that's a good stopping place for the night.
That is
hug the monster.
Fighting.
Perfect.
Holy crap, that is good
for
fighting.
The fallen beast, you find nothing of value, unless you were planning to start a flea circus.
No drops. No drops.
No drops.
XP though. You get skills.
Yeah, and now we're not afraid of whatever those are. Are you kidding?
Are you kidding? I have so much adrenaline in my body. I feel it in the teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Necrotars.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure those were necrotars.
Oh my god, that's a Necrotar.
Sick.
It's a Necrotar.
It's got 2 turntables and a Necrotar.
You see, what I don't want to imply is, you know, from the bringing up of the quote, I don't want to imply that I think that it is the responsibility of a company to give the feedback. And similarly, I think that there's a lot of people that when it's like, look, I'm not interested in another date. The person's like, but why? But like, can explain that. And it's like, you know, there's no such thing. However, it is undeniably true that people can do things that are really obnoxious to the other person. Like, when I was young, it's not that I was looking to date. It was that I was looking for a soulmate, and you might be it. And I am going to stand 8 inches from your face without blinking. looking right into your soul to try to is it time to make a lifelong connection with you? I was a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still a lot. Let's make no mistake about it. Like, I have a lot of intensity, but also I know how to direct it not directly into somebody's face.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just like, hey, exactly. I'm gonna say a joke. How did you not find that funny? Is that not your sense of fucking humor? Like that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's I like that line that like you got to figure that shit out for yourself. Like if you're screwing something up, you actually have to come up with your own model and heuristic and assessment methodology to figure out what you're actually doing.
Or you just go get a beer with a friend of yours and be like, you gotta be brutally honest. And then like, yeah.
But that's a special kind of relationship.
It is. It is.
It's not just like, you know,
and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be honest.
Yeah, if someone ever said, hey, be brutally honest with me, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, somebody else.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You know what? I don't think it's a good fit, honestly.
Yeah, giving that kind of feedback, I don't know. It just doesn't. It's just not the right time.
I'm telling you, this is a God. There's definitely like you could just take a net, you could take a fish net and drag it all through this episode that we did here, and you'd come out with part of a Seinfeld episode.
It's true. That's true. We even
you gotta tell me. You got to be brutally honest. It's like, I don't think it's a good fit.
There's also like the kind of person who would give the quote-unquote brutally honest feedback is the kind of person that should be illegal for them to give anyone feedback. You know what I mean?
So it's kind of like a Hannibal Lecter of feedback.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, like, there's sort of person who, in the same way that, like, it's really hard for someone to introspect if they don't have someone to help sort of guide them, but the sort of person that likes to tell everyone how they need to behave is also the sort of person who does not give good feedback. They just get everyone to behave in a way they can control.
Right.
Like,
right.
And I saw a image about this on Twitter, which is a good source of time killing. And it was from one of those reality shows where this person was like, Jesse, like, you always have my back, right? You'll always have my back because I always have yours. And this girl goes, yeah, sure, I always got your back, but could we not talk about that? Because I'm just here to eat pasta. I was like, yeah, that's good. That's how I'm the pasta eater, man. I'm here for the pasta.
Yeah. I mean, I think also if you consider the Necrotar...
Consider the Necrotar is one of my favorite poems from Victorian England.
Consider the Necrotar.
It's an Ogden Nash poem from the 30s. The Necrotar, a savage beast, does not know where to find his feast. It runs on two legs in the morn, but come afternoon, it runs no morn.
Yeah,
it's like, a collection of comedic
run is what it's called.
That's a good blurb. That's a good blurb as well. Where it's like, on LinkedIn, the Necrotar runs left and right. The Necrotar, it sleeps at night. It goes to bed. It slept all right.
It's like a nursery rhyme that doesn't really have a point.
It's just it's word association in the context of rhymes. Like, I like that.
Can somebody just make a LinkedIn for the Necrotar? Like, can we get that?
Necrotar. Necrotar, at night he rages, creates fun for all ages. I think that's good. Yeah.
Updates all his LinkedIn pages.
Yeah, that's a good Necrotar. You know, can I be honest? I know that I have a LinkedIn. Yeah. I have no idea what's there. I have no clue.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Are you sure? There are industries where that's important, and if you're in one or looking to get in one, then it's incredibly important. And if you're not, then I think like it becomes such a forgettable social media.
Kind of like a GitHub. You know who's on LinkedIn? People who are looking for jobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. LinkedIn to me kind of has the exact same feel as free-to-play mobile games, where I think 3 times in the last 15 years I have downloaded a free-to-play mobile game, and when I open it up, there is nothing but advertisements for free-to-play mobile games. You know, like that's LinkedIn. You get on LinkedIn, it's a bunch of people looking for references to inflate their identity on LinkedIn to ask for jobs for people on LinkedIn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Chunky's Basement says, my LinkedIn is still a pic from graduating college 7 years ago. Yeah, no, my default Day 9 TV pic is from 2011 when I weighed like 40 pounds less and had hair. And I look great in that photo. And you know what? At that point in time, I wasn't even that good looking, but the angle is just one of those, like, if there's, you know how, like, when you play House of the Dead and, like, the boss is turning and there's, like, that one angle where, like, the weak spot shows up red, like that, it was the hot spot, and the camera was, bing, just captured that, and I was like, that's going on all my everything for the rest of my life. And I don't even care if I, like, start getting gray hair and I lose an eye and I have to wear an eye patch and this side just melts in a fire. I'm just going to keep using that photo and I'm just going to show up. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's an old photo. Yeah, no, I was a little younger then.
Is this you?
Yeah.
It was.
It's the official photo.
Yeah.
It's the official photo.
Yeah.
Are you the only one of us who hasn't? Well, no. We all have changed looks over the years, but I don't know. We've also changed looks, changed back, changed other looks. Change names.
I mean, I feel like we've been doing this for almost 10 years. So
yeah, since metadating times.
Are you sure? Isn't it just like 6? Oh, metadating.
Was 2012. Yeah,
a long time ago.
Yeah, no, it's I think that we're experienced in this, and I think that we will continue to create awesome content because we are awesome. And with that, hey, I'm leaving. I'm Sean Plott, and we over here.
I'm Lee Rayner.
We got Lee right here, and we got
Sean
Bloom over here. I hope that you have a restful rest of the Monday and have a productive week where productive doesn't mean that you kill it in your job. Productive means that you get some good you time in this shitty year, my friends. I hope you have a good week. And goodbye. Oh, wait, before I go, I'm going to link in chat the videos that I've been watching on YouTube. It is small dogs getting bathed and groomed, and they get really relaxed after they get bathed, and then they fall asleep. It's really, it's a really positive experience.
That sounds very good.
Let me get that one up here. Here we go.
Wow.